Hey guys, I'm back in town. And yes, the Fort Worth, Dallas area. You see this here? In 1 hour, his life changed. The man ain't stopped smiling since. This person came in for a life-changing experience. Watch this. Bam! How you like me now, cause I'm real. Now watch this one, watch this. Watch this, y'all, hold up. Bam! That girl's good, y'all. She's good, she's good.
Full disclaimer, this video is for educational and awareness purposes only. I am not promoting illegal veneer techs, veneer artists. If anything, they are scam artists. Nor am I encouraging anyone to go and get some janky dental work done in a very sketchy place. Trying to keep my composure. If you're mad because you can't afford proper veneers from a real dentist, I don't care. This is not about your feelings. This is about your health and how it becomes everybody's business when somebody ends up in the hospital. Now, these so-called veneer techs, they are out here shaving down healthy teeth with no training, no license, and no clue what they're doing. It is not a hustle like a lot of people have said in some of the comment section of these videos. It is a hazard. And if you're the one going to these scam artists, you're not innocent either. You're not supporting the community. You're helping somebody play dentist with your mouth like it's a TikTok trend. And at the end of the day, you're gonna be coming back on TikTok and crying for help. And for all the people that are saying this is a need, these veneers are a need, they're not. What you need to do is see a real dentist, not somebody with a phone stand and a ring light. Veneers are a medical procedure, not a side hustle. If the truth hurts, maybe you need to chew on it with the real teeth that you have left.
Ooh. And how long your veneers been on?
About 2 years.
And you be smoking?
Yeah.
It's okay, hold on. Jeez. Watch this, y'all. Shook that boy back. Shook him all the way back.
I need some diamonds.
See, you didn't ask for all of that. You did not ask for all that. All right, so you happy now?
Nope.
All right, bro, you happy now?
Nope.
What's wrong now?
I need some more.
Man, hell no.
Where are they now? If you're new here and you missed out on the Veneer Tech episodes, I will have them linked on the end screen. And for those of y'all that are caught up, Princess Cuts, she is a hopper, a bunny. She hops from city to city, state to state, because she knows what she's doing is wrong. At the end of our last video of Princess Cuts, she painted herself as this innocent person, had no idea what was going on, just a bunch of lies. And she did lay low for about 2 seconds. And now she's back on her BS. Here we have Endless E, who got her veneers done by Princess. In the comment section under that video say, did she make sure you had all the work done before, like cavities filled, etc.? They look great. And she says, I made sure I had everything done to the point that this is cosmetic and one of the best choices I've ever made. Thanks for asking. Now, one thing you guys will see Princess Cuts doing, she's now making sure that her clients, her patients, are going to the dentist first to check for cavities, and then she's filling the veneers. Now, whether that is true or not, the evidence is there. There are some other videos where you can see that a person has cavities, their teeth are deteriorating, and she is just slapping on those veneers like it's nobody's business. For as long as she has some money in her pocket, she truly does not care for you. She may tell you, but her actions speak different. Jay said, you're lying. You know darn well you wasted your little money. And then the initial commenter said, you are so smart for that. Others complaining should have did the same. You know, others complaining should have never gone to Princess Cuts to begin with. They should have gone to a real dentist. If you're able to go and check for cavities and all of this stuff just to get cosmetic veneers, you might as well just continue on with your dentist instead of this Princess Cut. I mean, the name is a freaking red flag to begin with. Anyway, that's why you got good results. They definitely look good. How are they holding up? Just curious. They won't be for much longer. She did not mention how they're holding up, but yeah, good luck. And then another one of Princess Cuts minions, because they're not patients whatsoever. You can't have patience if you're not practicing the right way legally. I think people like the end result because of where they started before. So yeah, of course it looks better, but baby, they need to sue. Y'all definitely should. Hope you're okay. I don't know why that was so funny to me. How long did it stay on? About 3 weeks, but I know how to do teeth, so I fixed it myself. I know to do the same thing since I took the class. Looks like we have a Princess Cuts 2.0 in the making. And I say 2.0 because she is most likely upgraded in the scam artistry. As a student, I assume you are going to be better than your teacher. or worse than your teacher in this situation. So I'll be keeping an eye on you, Miss Malaysia. That's a beautiful name. The works you're doing aren't so beautiful. Latrell said, class, show us the doctorate, please. And EJ said, I am wheezing. Heavy on the show us the doctorate. Yeah, you will see a constant pattern with these people. They're always having these Canva certificates or WordPress certificates, one-on-one classes, these onboarding. It's all a scam. They are destroying people's lives in the process. And like I said in my disclaimer, you that are going to these people aren't so innocent either.
Y'all, she showed up with only 4 teeth in her mouth.
No, man!
But no, come on!
Another disclaimer, I am not a dentist and I sure am not in the medical field. One thing I will say is those teeth look ridiculous. There's a lady I saw not too long ago who had her veneers done by a real dentist, and veneers are supposed to look somewhat natural. If they're whiter and pearlier than a freaking piece of paper, something is wrong. And there is no spacing in between that. It's all just bonded together like you're a freaking horse. Anyway, she won't be the first, nor will she be the last. In a couple of years, they'll be coming back and crying because of what's happening to their teeth. Hopefully not, honestly. I'm wishing the best result for the minions, just for the sake of their freaking health. But I am mad at people like Princess Cuts. Now that is, of course, not her only minion, and she'll continue to have other minions that support her business. Not sure if I mentioned it in my other videos regarding this topic, but when it comes to Princess Cut, she is a jack of all trades and a master of zero. She owns a boutique. Yes, a boutique, clothing boutique, as you guys can see here. Nail tech, possibly lash tech. It all comes together. Lip tech, anything tech or artist or sketchy websites, Canva certificate. There's just a plethora of red flags with people like Princess Cuts. And she is not only owning a boutique and has this veneer tech career, but she also is now, we cannot make this up, she is hosting her own show. Princess Cuts presents the Diamond Girls. Are you the next Diamond Girl? Make the cast and get a chance to win $10,000. Auditions start January 5th and meet the panel. If that is not the most ugly freaking poster that I've ever seen in my life, I don't know what is. She says, let's go. If you think you have what it takes to win $10,000 and be the last lady standing, pop out and show out. Louisiana.
I'm looking for 10 young entrepreneurs who believe they have what it takes to become the next ultimate Diamond Girl, willing to move into a house for 7 days and compete at a chance to win $10,000.
I'm not gonna lie, I've never watched the show Baddies in full. I've always seen like clips here and there from TikTok, but if this crap is not inspired by Baddies, I don't know what is. And this is also a bootleg version of that. There are people that joined, obviously, because they stand a chance to win 10K. But for your dignity and for your self-respect, I don't think anybody should be partaking in anything that Princess Cuts has going on. Next up, we have somebody that quit their 9-to-5 to live their best life. Devin the Tech. If you guys remember, I made a video of a lady who fell for his classes, who fell for being a veneer tech, who got sued by North Carolina, I believe the board. Yeah, and Devin ran for his life, trying to avoid the feds coming after him. And we're gonna get into that lady in a little bit. I was wondering, did Devin ever stop being a veneer tech? Because the feds were on everybody that was practicing under him. And so I went to the page that we've seen before where he was uploading, and I realized that he's just uploading videos that he's done in the past and he hasn't uploaded in a while. And I was like, check the website, didn't go to anything. So I did a little bit more digging to try to find out if this guy has retired. Has he done the good work? Retired, as if it was even a career to begin with. To see if this guy has done the good work of no longer putting veneers on people, harming people, their health, their life in general. And by the looks on my face, I think it's safe to say that you guys can judge for yourself that he clearly never left as well. So he's not back. He never left. He is living it up in Miami, making big investments all year round, as he says, and continuing to scam people every day. Anytime he wakes up, scam. Anytime he drinks water, how can I scam these people? Anytime he breathes, how can I scam these people? And people fall for it. He's not done. And I hope that the feds can get to him. I went to his Instagram because his TikTok isn't as active. I went to his story. I saw in his story that he had a link to a page on Instagram. And so I was like, oh, I guess he does have an Instagram page. I saw the pictures of the women and I was like, there's just no way. There's a sense of me that's just like, I hope that these people have stopped scamming. I hope that they know better now, but there's nothing like quick money for them. And as soon as you get a little sniff of quick money, it is really hard to step back and do it the morally good way. As you guys know, I'm always going to be the one to audit some websites. This is his website, which is trash. It says, please do not book without a consultation. You're located in North Miami, Florida. Deposits are non-refundable and due day of booking or your appointment will be... Can you freaking put punctuation? Anyway, parking is free, 15-minute grace period, or your appointment will be rescheduled. This is like a freaking nail appointment. And this is for your teeth. Be for real. Be freaking for real right now. Please come with no makeup on face. No call, no show results in a cancellation. $150 to reschedule. We are not liable for any hotel, flight, rental reimbursement fees. If your appointment is canceled by VVS Smiles for any reason. Oh man, it's almost like they're just playing. Like play. I don't know if that's what it's called here in America, but it's just playing. It's not playing house, but you're doing things for play. Oh, it's make-believe. Canceled by VVS Smiles for any reason, you will only be refunded the amount of the deposit. And it goes to say, composite veneers are a type of dental veneer made from tooth-colored resin. Oh my gosh, and then it gives us the benefits as a dentist. Okay, Devon. Okay. A 10 by 10 composite veneer for 3 hours is $2,500. You must pay $350 deposit or your appointment will be canceled. Do not book without a consultation. Must have had a cleaning and no longer than a month prior to getting your veneers. No extra guests. Guests can wait in whatever. And then you have the veneer maintenance, tooth repair, only for VVS clients. 1 hour for $400, $400 for 2 repairs, an extra $50 for each additional repair. Accepted payments are cash only. I wonder why they are cash only. 8 by 8 composite veneers, 3 hours, $1,800. You must pay. I like how it's just in capital. You must pay $350 deposit or your appointment will be canceled. Must have had a cleaning no longer. Same crap. Same crap, different person. And these are all the men and women that are getting their veneers from Devon the Tech, the scam artist. Somebody you should stay far away from. Person that truly doesn't care for your smile and just wants the bag. The wolf in sheep's clothing. One where if you are sued for going to his classes, he'll tell you you don't want it bad enough. You need to go out and city hop and state hop and they can't sue you. You are made for this. This is your job. How badly do you want it? Disregard what's actually happening. Something that is law. All because he just wants to hustle people out of their money. Now, Devon's Cosmetics had a story on their Instagram and I clicked on it because I'm nosy. Here we have Devon admitting that he does not only veneers, but he has a combo for lip fillers. If he is a scam artist with veneers, do you think he is licensed to be a lip filler injector? Let's just take a guess. Yeah, it didn't take you that long because he's not. Now I continue watching his stories and the very last one was the same client, but with a handle. And I was like, now why would you post it twice? So my nosy butt clicked on Daisy Loves You. Sure did. And we have a scam artist in the works. She is CEO of Daisy Loves You. Teeth whitening, laser lipo, what is it? Body cavitations, lymphatic massages, butt lift, liposuction, wood sculpting, all of that good stuff. The more is the wood sculpting crap. If the freaking picture doesn't tell you all you need to know, you need to start waking up and doing research and finding credible, real dentists, real people in the medical field. It is not that hard to realize that these people are scamming you. You don't live under a rock. Don't be like him. Save yourself. Honestly, health is truly wealth. At the end of the day, when you're lying in the hospital bed, you'll realize that, you know what, I should have just went ahead and spent that extra money if this is something I truly wanted. If you've never laid on a hospital bed and you feel like the end of your life is a blink away, then honestly, congratulations. But for someone like myself, I know how it is. And the main thing you'll be thinking of is how dumb you were for the decisions that you made, such as going to these veneer techs instead of spending the extra money. How dumb you are realizing that this was just a cosmetic procedure. You did not have to do it. And now your life is on the line because of it. And no, I did not go to the hospital because of veneers. Okay, I had something else going on with me. Any freaking way. And another thing I discovered about Body by Daisy is that she was at a style seat. It's like an app that is meant for beauty and wellness professionals, almost like an Etsy for professionals. And she is no longer on Style Seat. Now, I don't know if they kicked her out because they saw what she's doing was wrong. I don't know. She doesn't really post as much, but I think she is gearing up to be Princess Cuts, or no, Devon the Tech, Devon the Dawn, Devon the Dawn, because he has all of those usernames. Anyway, she's gearing up to be the next Devon the Tech. So please be on the lookout for people like this. They don't care about you. Now back to the lady that got sued. I've covered her before. And honestly speaking, she was painting Devon to be the bad person only and not taking accountability for her own freaking actions. And I was not happy about that. You know you were wrong. She was claiming she had no idea that this was illegal. She had no idea that Devon was performing these procedures illegally. She had no idea, blah, 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 blah. She got sued. Reality hit very fast for her. Devon was nowhere to be seen and she regretted it immediately. Only because, and this is my opinion, she is only sorry for being caught in the grand scheme of her entire part series. If she wouldn't have been caught, I bet you she would still be practicing. Now, where is she now? Well, she is a dancer, as you guys can see, on the weekends. What does she do during the weekdays? I have no idea, but that is the update on her. Moral of the story, do things the right way, stand for the truth, and you'll never crumble under pressure. Or if the feds come looking for you, you won't be running because you know what you're doing is right.